video, I'm going to write a program to find the user given value is a even number or odd number using a Python programming language. And before writing a program, you need 100% clarity on how to calculate a remainder value using a modulus operator in Python. If you don't have any idea, if you don't have 100% clarity, then you can't be able to understand the even or odd number program. So that first I'm going to write a program to print the remainder value for a specific value. Then I will write even or odd number program. First, let's understand how to calculate the remainder value manually for a specific value. For example, the user given value is 6. Now, I need to find the remainder value for this is 6. There are 3 steps to find the remainder value. My first step is we need to divide the user given value with 2. If I divide, I will get a result as a 3. This 3 is known as coefficient value. Hope I am clear. Next, our second step is we need to multiply these two values, 2 and 3. If I multiply this 2 value, I will get a result as a 6. Next, my third step is I need to subtract the result value with user given value. 6 minus 6, I will get a result as a 0. This 0 is the remainder value for my 6 value. Hope I am clear. This 6 is my user given value. My first step is I need to divide this 2 value. I need to divide the 6 by 2. If I divide, I will get a result as a 3. This 3 is known as coefficient value. And then my second step is I need to multiply this 2 value. If I multiply this 2 value, I will get a result as a 6. And my third step is I need to subtract this 2 value. If I subtract, I will get a result as a 0. This 0 is known as remainder value. The remainder value of 6 is 0. I'll have one more scenario. Now I need to find the remainder value for this 9 value. How to calculate? Our first step is we need to divide this 2 values. If I divide the 9 value by 2, I will get a result as a 4.5. But while giving a coefficient, we need to write the coefficient as a whole number. Actually, we got a result as a, when I divide 9 by 2, I will get a result as a 4.5. But while giving a coefficient, we need to give the rounded value. We need to give the whole number value. So that what I'm going to do is I'm going to give coefficient as a 4. Hope I am clear. Next, my second step is I need to multiply this 2 value. If I multiply, I will get a result as a 8. Then I need to subtract this 2 value. 9 minus 8, I will get result as a 1. This 1 is the remainder value for my 9 value. Hope I am clear. Now let's write the code. Now first what I'm going to do is I'm going to print a remainder value for a specific value using a modulus operator. Let's write the code first. Using an input function, first I'm getting a input value from the users. I'm creating a variable called num and I am using an input function. And our input function collect the user given value as a string. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a typecasting. I'm going to convert the string value as an integer value. Next, I'm going to use a modulus operator. And I want one more variable called, I'm creating one more variable called res and equal to num modulus 2. And then within a print function, I am printing the res. Let's test this code before executing. First, what I did here is, we all know that our Python interpreter execute our Python program line by line. While executing the first line of our program, first my Python interpreter execute right side of my assignment operator. This equal to known as assignment operator. First it will execute the right side of my assignment operator. First it will execute the input function. While executing the input function, within an input function, we give a message, and so that the message will print in our output console. Once the user give the input value, my input function collect the user given value as a string. And here I did a typecasting. I converted the user given string value as an integer value. Then my input function assign the typecasted user given value to my num variable. Whatever the value, for example, the user gives a 6 as input value. Now my input function assign the 6 value to my num variable. Next, while executing the second line, after executing the first line, then my Python interpreter execute the second line of my program. While executing the second line, first it will execute the right side of my assignment operator. What is the current value of a num? The user given value is 6. So that the current value of a num is 6 and modulus 2. Whatever the result, we will get a result as a 0. Then I assign the 0 value to the res variable. I created one more variable and I assigning, using this equal to operator, I am assigning the 0 value to my res variable, and within a print function, I printed the res variable value. What is the current value of a res variable? 0. So that in my output console, the 0 will print. Let's execute this code. I'm giving 6 as my input and if you see 0 got printed, I'm re-executing my program and I'm giving input as a 9. And if you see the 1 got printed, the remainder value of a 9 is 1. I'm re-executing my program and I'm giving a level as my input. And if you see the remainder value of a level is 1. Hope I am clear. Now we'll have some idea. Now we'll have 100% clarity on how to calculate a remainder value using a modulus operator. Let's write a program to print the user given value is a even or odd number. To print, I'm going to use a for loop. Sorry, I'm going to use a if condition. Let's write the code. I'm going to clear this program. And my condition is, and if you see, 6 is a even number. 6 is a even number. I am giving 6 as my input, and 6 is a even number, and the remainder value of 6 is 0. Next, I'm re-executing my program, and I'm giving 8 as my input. 8 also an even number, and if you see, the result of the remainder value of 8 is 0. So that now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a condition within a if statement, and my condition is if the remainder value is equal to 0, then I need to print it is a even number. If the condition is false, then I need to print it is an odd number. Let's write the code. In the next line, I am writing the code. I am giving my condition. If res equal to 0, I need to print even number. If the condition is false, then I need to print it is an odd number. Imagine the user is giving 6 as the input. Then my input function collect the user given value 6 and assign to my num variable. After calculation, after the modulus calculation, the result value, whatever the result value is 0. So that the 0 value will assign to my res variable, and within a print function, I printed the res, so that in my output console, the 0 will print. In the next line, within a if condition, what is the current value of my res? 0. 0 equal to 0. The condition is true. When my condition is true, then it will execute. My Python interpreter will execute the body of my if condition. Within a body of if condition, I wrote a print function, and within a print function, I printed the even number. So that in my output console, the even number will print. If my condition is false, for example, the user is giving input as a 5. My current num variable value is 5. After modulus calculation, the remainder value of 5 is 1. Then the result value 1 will assign to my res variable. Within a print function, I printed the res, so that the current value of res is 1. So that the 1 will print in my output console, and within my condition. If you see, what is the current value of res? 1. And equal to 0. Now the condition is false. When my condition is false, my Python interpreter directly redirect to my else statement, my else block. When my condition is false, my Python interpreter execute the else block without executing the body of my if condition. Hope I am clear. Now res value is 1. 1 equal to 0. The condition is false. When the condition is false, my Python interpreter will execute the else block. Within a else block, I printed a message that odd number. When the condition is false, my Python interpreter execute the else block without executing the body of if statement. Hope I am clear. Let's execute this code. I am giving input as a 6. If you see, we got a even number as a output, even number. And here I printed the res, so that the 0 got printed. Now I am re-executing my program, and I am giving 5 as my input. If you see, it printed as an odd number. Now, what is the current value of res variable? 1. After remainder calculation, whatever the result value, I am assigning to my res variable. Within a print function, I printed the res, so that the 1 got printed. And within a if condition, the condition is false, so that without executing the body of if condition, my Python interpreter execute the else block. Within else block, I printed a message that odd number, so that the odd number message got printed. Hope I am clear. That's it for this video.